Ah, this is what suffering is. Hi, hello, welcome back. Hello. Oh my god. Ugh. I keep getting heckin'. I keep getting sneezes stuck in my face, and then sometimes they come out, and sometimes they don't. My chest hurts. I'm gonna pull a heckin' muscle, man. I don't need this. Anyway, I took my allergy medication. Hopefully that kicks in and it just, everything is fine. Everything is good and everything is fine. Everything is good and everything is fine. That's what we're going for today. Yes. But hello. It is Wednesday. It is heckin' Wednesday. We are halfway through our week. I hate it and I love it at the same time because it does mean that I have only one more day of work in my work week, which is great. On the other hand, it means I have to go to work tomorrow. But also I have to get up early tomorrow because the internet man's coming. The internet man is coming once again. So I gotta deal with that. I also gotta deal with an annoying problem. I have to deal with an annoying problem that has to do with the internet man, and I'm really annoyed. So because I had no internet for like over a week there for a hot second, when I talked to them and I like was getting people to come over to fix it and stuff, I was like, I deserve to not pay for internet because I haven't had internet and that's uncool. And they were like, yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. And they said that they made that show on the bill, but I got my bill. They sent me my bill, and it's my normal bill. It's just they didn't take any money. Because the first person that I talked to, they were like, oh yeah, we'll take off like $20. And I was like, that's not enough. All of it. Take off all of it. And they were like, yes, okay, we'll take off all of it. I got my bill and it's still fucking $70. It's still full price. So, it's still full price. So I have to deal with that tomorrow too. I think while the internet man is here, I'm also going to be talking to the other internet men, being like, hello, give me my fucking discount. Threaten him with the what? Ombudsman? What's the ombudsman? Anyway, usually the ISP won't charge you for down service, right? And as far as they're aware, it also meant that I missed multiple deadlines and therefore wasn't getting paid because that's what I told them. So, because I wanted them to fix my internet faster. Isn't there a bill from the month prior and not this month? I paid fully for that one too. I paid fully. I checked just to make sure. I was like, oh, did I fuck up? And I don't want to get mad at someone if nope, all my bills are full. Over $70. Stupid. Atrocious. Terrible. So I gotta do that. I gotta do that tomorrow. So I'm gonna have the internet man in my house, which I have to clean my lobby too before someone shows up. So we'll have to clean tonight. And then the internet man shows up, and while he's doing the internet man things, I have to deal with the other internet men. I tried to send a thing, and then the website was like, oh, they'll get back to you, and I gave them the phone number, and then no one's gotten back to me. Now it's, no one's getting back to me now. It's like 1 in the fucking morning. But we'll figure it out, I guess. Why are you I don't want to be collecting internet men, okay? Well, this time it's just internet bill issues. Which, it is what it is. So many men in my life, I don't want them. Take these ones away. These are not, no. I don't want these men. They only show up when there's a problem. That's the opposite of what we want. Oh my god, terrible, terrible. It's me, internet man. Nah. You know, for all I know, though, it'll be an internet woman who shows up. That would be great. I'll take the internet women showing up. No, actually, no. You know what? That's a lie. I need it to be an internet man. If it's an internet woman, I will feel immense anxiety and guilt at not having a clean house. If a hot woman comes to my house to fix my internet, I will simply pass away. Because it's a... My computer area is fine. My living area is currently an absolute disaster. Mainly because I have bunnies. Yeah, she would come in and say, damn, you live like this. That's not wrong. Because this time I don't have the curtain separating the front of the build, like the front entrance from the living room that I did before. Because I've moved my computer setup because I had the curtain there before, so it was blocked and you couldn't see. But now you can see. Oh. If it's a hot man, they can see the mess fine. Something about being judged by a woman just hits different, you know? It feels like disappointing your mother in like the worst possible way. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Boggy, thank you. Thank you for the 1 month. Thank you. And Phantom as well. Thank you for the 1 month. Hi chat. Hi Boggy. Nice, love it. Judging by women is no. There's it's different. Judging in like there's a difference between like judging in a sexy way and judging in like I feel like I've disappointed my mother way. You know? You know? Yeah. I don't know, that's just how my brain categorizes it. So. Teehee. Yeah, there's a difference! There's a difference! Mommy internet lady? No, there's a difference between mommy and mother. There's a difference between mommy and mother. You know? One is parental. In like not the way that you want them to be parent. One is just literally your mother. And then you feel bad. Shallow Noel, thank you for the 1 month. Thank you. Internet lady, you live in this filth? No, the bunnies do. See, I just live in my computer room and my bedroom, you know? I only go into the living room to give the bunnies their food and to clean. The problem is, as soon as I clean, they literally will just pull fucking hay out of their goddamn hay feeder and just... Yeah, the computer's in the den again, so it's completely separate. And it's actually still really organized because I only just moved it in here. So it's really, really clean in here right now. Incredibly clean in here right now. But... Yeah, the bunnies, as soon as I clean everything, they immediately will like grab the hay and like drag it out onto the floor again. So it doesn't matter if I just cleaned. It doesn't look like I just cleaned. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh my god. Yeah. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. And I do use my kitchen as extra storage space and not as a kitchen. And so I get judgment for that sometimes. For example, Extrovert Friend has been in my house all of 2 times ever. Which honestly we brought up earlier because I hung out with her for a little bit. And I was talking about that. I was like, oh, no one's ever in my house. Because she was talking about how, like, you know, before someone comes over, she wants to make sure it's like, you know, you pick up just a little bit, right? Like, if you see dust bunnies, you grab them and you do, like, a quick little scrub or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's why no one ever comes. Like, that's, I don't have to worry about that. No one ever comes over. And she's like, that can't be right. And I was like, no, I can literally count. I was like, how many times have you been in my apartment in the years that I've lived there? And she was like, 2. And I was like, yeah, and you've been there more than most people. And the last time she was here, she judged me for having groceries on my floor. Because instead of putting things away, they were just on the floor in the kitchen. Because that way, if I see them, I'll remember to use them. Right? And they don't need to be put anywhere else. Because I'm gonna eat them. What do you mean that's wild? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It was like a box of cereal and like some muffins or something, you know? You know? Yeah, because if I put them in a cupboard, I'm not gonna remember they're there, and then I'm not gonna eat them, and then they're gonna go bad. They're in grocery bags. I think the oat milk was in grocery bags, but the food was not in grocery bags. Because I'd taken them out of the grocery bags so that I could see them. And currently on my kitchen counters, I think there's Lego and paperwork. And a plant. Oh, what do you mean? No disappointment. Look, no one can be surprised. No one can... At this point, no one should be surprised. Why does anyone think that I would use my kitchen for kitchen things? No. The kitchen is just another place for me to put stuff. You know what's in the kitchen? You know what's in the kitchen? Right against the stove. You know what's in the kitchen right against the stove? A bunny house. On the floor, there's a mat underneath it. And on top, there is a wooden bunny house so that they can have a place to hide. Yes, something flammable. Yes, but to be fair, Pabu literally turned off the gas to my stove, so I couldn't cook if I wanted to. Yay! Tempted to ask which Lego, but I know that's... flowers. They're flowers. That I was like, I'm gonna make these! And then I haven't made them. But I have them. And they're in the kitchen, and they're waiting. You'd be rubbish at surviving in a jungle? I mean, yeah, I'm a raccoon. We don't belong in jungles. We belong in cities. Sometimes forests, but usually cities. Yeah. Why do I have a non-functional stove? Because Pabu got really anxious about the fact that I used my stove as a shelf. So, it got taken away from me. Bill Wilson, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the boo-boos. The boo-boos. It's no excuse to live like an animal. What do you mean? I'm literally a raccoon. I don't know what you're talking about. A little bit of arson is fine. A little bit of arson is fine. Yeah, all I need is a microwave and a specific egg cooker and a panini press and an air fryer. I own a blender. I don't know where all the parts are, but I own them all. And a toaster? I own a toaster. Sometimes I use it to make bagel sandwiches. Yeah. I've tried, Martin. Please, I need you to understand. I can't not cook for lack of trying. I literally have I have tried. And my food looks nice. The problem is, I give myself food poisoning every time I've tried to eat it. I also once gave an entire classroom food poisoning. I don't think I've ever said that before. I don't think I've ever owned up to that fact before. But while I was in teaching school, I in fact did give my entire class food poisoning. So it's not for lack of trying, okay? Many people have tried. How? Because we had, like, you know, it's a classroom full of adults. And so every week we would have a thing where like 2 people will bring snacks for everyone. And so me and the one girl I was friends with in the teaching course, because she was also into anime, we went to her place and she knew how to cook. And so she was like, we're gonna do this. And I was like, great, that's perfect. You show me exactly what to do and I will do it. I remember that one of the things was hummus, because I was really interested in, like, we went and bought the lentils and then we soaked them and then we put them in a food processor and it was a whole thing. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. So I remember that part. Do I remember anything else? Absolutely not. Anyway, she showed me all of the things that we had to do and I did them and I was trying really, really hard. And it looked great. It looked great, okay? So she didn't suspect anything. She didn't suspect anything went wrong. But it did. It did. So yeah, I've tried. I used to try to cook for people that I liked. Like when I lived with Art Friend for a while, she was she was the first roommate that I moved in with that I liked. So I was like, I'm gonna try to be really good. I'm gonna make her food. I've definitely told this one before. I was like, I'm gonna make her delicious pancakes. And I somehow made her banana scrambled eggs. Which I took one bite of, gave me a smile, and then spat it out. And apparently that's the only time in her life she's ever spat out food. So I'm probably more proud of that fact than I should be, just because she's never done that before. And so therefore I have like a superlative. I have like a line of history in her life. But yeah. Cooking is not something I'm good at. Not for lack of trying, I promise. I have in fact tried. I have multiple friends who are incredibly good at cooking, and I have gotten them to like, oh, we'll make food together. And they're like, yes. And then they've regretted it immensely. So, I would eat your food. Hi, Kaya. Hello, hello. Why did I say hello like that? Hello. Buhayo. Hello, Kaya. I hope you're doing well today. Hi. You shouldn't eat my food, though. I appreciate it, but you really shouldn't. You'd probably get food poisoning. There's it's like an 80% chance of food poisoning and a 20% chance of just being sick because it tastes really terrible. Tia. Oh my god. For those of you who don't know, Tia is having a celebration tomorrow, both for Tea Day and because she got affiliate on Twitch. And it's tomorrow at, I think it starts at 11:30 PST. So if you're awake then, you should definitely check it out. I will be there for once. I will be awake at 11. Why? Because the internet man is going to be here anyway. So I might as well suffer with a cute girl in tea. So hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for popping by, Tia. And Jello Noel, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you for the memberships to Tia and Kaya. I appreciate it. Thank you. Week old. Oh, you know what? I would totally eat week old spaghetti. That sounds that honestly doesn't sound all that bad. If I get pasta as takeout, I usually eat it for like 4 or so days. Like I divvy it up and I just have it over a period of time. So like, you know, honestly, sometimes it does hit about a week and it's still okay. You know, it's still okay. And Big Red, thank you. Big Red, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's really big portions. It's like, it's meant to be like a share plate for a family sort of idea when I order, because at that point I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna get heckin' pasta, I might as well just get a really big thing of pasta so I can just eat it forever. And then by the last day, I just don't want to eat it anymore because because whenever I get things, it's always like It's I always get like really rich cream-based pastas. So by the end, I'm like, why have I done this to myself? Okay, Masterclass Bass Eater. I thought that your name was Masterclass Ass Eater. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the question. The answer is none. The answer is 0. I would win against exactly 0 geese. I have run from I have been attacked by multiple geese. I have lost to multiple geese. I have run from multiple geese. Okay. Hallelujah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't a student die from moldy spaghetti? Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. If I die, it'll be because I stuck my nose into somewhere it doesn't belong, or because I just ate something wrong. Fillion, why would you do that? Thank you for the 1 month. Thank you. I appreciate it. Would I lose against a parked car? I did once run into a parked car. I've told this story too. I was on a bike and I ran directly into the parked car. Just so happened to be a police car. They were not happy with me. I got into a vehicle accident with a parked car. Yay! How hurt did you get? Not very, honestly. It was also when I was quite young. So, like, I would say early teens. So, you know, that's back in the day where, like, I could literally skin my entire leg until you could essentially see muscle, and I would, like, cry a little bit, walk it off, and then bike the rest of the way home. I say specifically as someone who's literally done that, gotten home, and then gotten in trouble for being an idiot. So yeah. What in the world? Have you never done that before? We used to bike everywhere. Like, there's a reason that, like, the way that I think about distances is really warped. Not just because I still walk in transit everywhere, but also because, as a kid, I also used to walk and bike everywhere. Like, we would bike the entire, the town that I lived in to the next town. Like, lots of ups and downs, lots of hills. And that's definitely why I was fit as a child, because I lived in a place with lots of lots of inclines and shit. And the only way I could get to places was to bike there. So I used to, like, yeah, I would, like, bike down and up hills for work and stuff. So it was very normal. And then sometimes when it was gravel and you would try to, like, do the thing and you would lean as you know how, like, on bikes when you're going fast, you lean and you turn the handlebars, right? And so I leaned too far and it was a there was gravel on the road. It wasn't a gravel road. There was just gravel on the road as well, because it was gravel beside. Anyway, so I guess I just hit the gravel and the sand just perfectly that the tires just out from under me. And so the bike went sideways and I went sideways, and then it was we were going fast and it was downhill, so I just went down the hill on my leggies. So Yay! Sandpaper! Ooh. That's happened to me too, Guardian Link. Yep. 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 Getting yelled at for not getting in the car, and I'm just like, yeah, well, you're kind of on my foot. Did you get no injuries from that as well? Because somehow, it like barely hurt, which doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. None. Absolutely none. Also, I'm so sorry that you think I'm your kindred soul, Kaya, because that means that you are also incredibly unlucky, and I am so sorry. I didn't get hurt, right? It's terrible. It's so weird because, like, there's so many things about cars that hurt. There's so many other ways to get hurt. But, like, yeah, it hurt, but there was no damage. Yeah, like, after the car got off of my foot, it was like, did I imagine it? Like, why is my foot okay now? I don't know if it's just a high pain tolerance. At that point, I think it was just like, I don't know, it must be just like the way that the wheel exists. I was gonna say buoyancy, but that is not the right word. That is things in water. Tires are like 30 psi. Yeah, and I was just thinking about it after, and I was like, all right, it's probably like the pressure and the like, you know, it's like a balloon when you push up. Physics can explain it probably. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely, 100%. You're so resilient. I mean, I am dead. So, I don't know if that necessarily counts, but I appreciate it. Ooh, off a dirt mound onto the handlebar. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, that could have been really, really bad. That could have been really, really bad. Yeah, I've talked about Brobu, who used to do a lot of like BMX biking, like jumps and stuff. So he's definitely gotten some really bad like broken bone injuries and stuff too from biking and things. But I've gotten a lot of bad injuries, but they're all like, you know, like cuts and abrasions and things like that. But I've never broken a bone, unless you count the possibility of me having a fractured tooth right now, which I still haven't fucking heard back from the fucking specialist about. Honestly, I should probably call them tomorrow too. I'm gonna have to make a list or I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna have to make a list. I keep forgetting. I was supposed to do that last week. Damn it. I'll figure it out. Knock it off on wood? I can knock on wood, but I don't know if I can knock it off on wood. Ripped a tendon, dislocated a rib, but never broken a bone. Yep. That's a mood. Fractured hand twice, but no break. I mean, a fracture is essentially a break, honestly. It's just a break that's not all the way through. Pico bone is invulnerable. I feel like it's... I don't think so. I think I've just traded that for other things, you know? Broke your collarbone? Yeah, Brobu's done that too. Yeah. Cracked a rib, it hurt like a bitch for 3 months. Yeah, I've dislocated my rib multiple times. It's always the same fucking one. So when I do certain movements, sometimes I like will put my hand on my chest to try to like pretend I can like hold it in there. That's not how it works, but that's how my brain thinks it works, so. Been stung by wasps. I've also never been stung by a wasp. I've never been stung by a wasp. No. Do you even have bones if you're a ghost? Yes. I still have bones. It doesn't mean they're tangible, but like I've got everything that a normal raccoon would have. I'm just dead. Jeez. Can't believe it. Can't believe you don't know that. That's insane. Absolutely wild. Twisted and snapped your ankle pretty bad. Oh no. Yeah, that sucks. I have a someone who used to be a friend, just now an acquaintance, who broke their many bones. needed heckin' surgery with screws and shit, and like, yeah, so they broke multiple bones in their legs and their foot by stepping off a curb wrong. So humans are stupid. Raccoons aren't, but humans definitely stupid. Have a good nap, frog. Have a good nap. Yeah. No, she like, I mean, she also didn't leave her house for like 12 million years. But yeah, no, like absolutely insane. Just the worst luck. Just stepped off slightly incorrectly and just absolutely shattered the fuck out of her leg and foot. Yeah, but like, dude, sometimes humans can fall from huge heights and they like maybe just have some whiplash, and then yeah, sometimes they like they fall from standing and they like land wrong and they're like gone. Why? It's so inconsistent. It's so inconsistent. It doesn't make any sense. I'm like vaguely scared of wasps, but mainly only because since I've never been stung by a wasp, I'm not really sure if I'm allergic to being stung by a wasp. So like I'm not afraid of the wasp itself. I'm afraid of the possibility of what happens if I happen to get stung by a wasp and also happen to be allergic to said wasp. Like the lady that survived falling off a plane at 33,000 feet. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, people have fallen from huge heights. Sometimes they break things. Sometimes they're honestly, they like have almost no injuries at all. They've got some bruises. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. It's stupid. Humans are weird. We're weird. We're squishy when we don't need to be, and then we're not squishy enough, and we're very brittle when stupid. Y'all are just weird. Absolutely crazy. Just dodge roll before they hit the ground. I know a bird who could probably do that. I know a bird who could do that for surezies. I would probably fail miserably at trying to dodge roll something. Not gonna lie, it would probably go very poorly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's been multiple people who have been shot in the brain and live. That's actually, strangely enough, not all that uncommon. Because there's very specific parts of your brain that you have to hit to die. Yeah. So, if you're ever gonna kill a person and you're like trying to make it like in the movies, okay? In the movies, they always, the bad guy is trying to make the person look like they've killed themselves by like putting the gun in their mouth and like, pew, and so it goes straight up. That's not gonna kill a person. That will blast their face off. They might eventually die of like blood loss. That will not immediately kill a person. Because that part of the brain, it's losing that's not gonna kill you. Now, will it have issues? Yes. Could it also possibly just completely change your personality? Yeah. Brains are interesting. Super, super cool. But yeah, there's a lot of people who can survive traumatic brain injuries, and they're not going to be the same person. Not at all, right? So there's people who have been completely skewered back to front, by example, rebar in an accident, right? And their personality changed, so they went from being like a very nice, soft-spoken person to being like incredibly prone to like bouts of rage and violence. But they were technically fine. Like they were still a functional human being. Yeah. There's a lot of examples of things like that. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Best ways through a heart. Yeah, technically. There's a Belgian guy who fought for the British and was shot like 3 or 4 times in the head and didn't die in World War I. Yeah. Yeah. The idea of a headshot, there's actually like very particular places that you theoretically want to hit just in the off chance that the whole skull and brain doesn't just like, you know, explode via impact. Because like that's kind of the thing, you know? A bullet, the impact of it is most likely going to shatter the skull and that'll become shrapnel. If it doesn't, the brain can take a lot of damage, a lot more damage than you would think, especially just based on the regions. And I mean, you're gonna be worse for the wear. There's going to be like complications, whatever. But there's a lot of things you can lose and still be like a functioning person. Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting and weird stories about things like that. Some people are so lucky to where they don't die. I don't know if that counts as lucky all the time, but yeah. There's a Swedish guy who took all of the meth. What? That is just the wildest sentence. Oh yeah, it was just a guy who took all of the meth. Went on a 2 to 3 week adventure against the Soviets. Yeah, should have OD'd because, you know, all of the meth, but he was fine. Wild, absolutely wild. Strong will to... I mean... Yeah, I mean, a strong will to live can really, like, help in terms of regaining functionality and stuff. I mean, right? That's why people who have medical issues or trauma or anything like that, who have strong support systems and stuff are more likely to get better because, yeah, they have a stronger will to, you know, try and get better. They have a reason. So that's definitely part of it for surezies, but yeah. It was meant for his whole team, but he took it all. What do you mean it was meant for his whole team? They were just like, oh yeah, here's the fucking government given official meth for the army. Fucking wild. He was tired and had to ski faster. The Soviets were on his tail. What is this, methed out James Bond? Like, what the fuck? Oh, basically yes, okay. Oh my god, cancer patients with dog live like 30% longer, yeah. Honestly, the reliance of humans very much are, as much as like some of us like to be like, we prefer to be alone, we still very much are like a pack animal, if that makes sense. I say we as if I'm a fucking human. I'm a raccoon. I'm also a pack animal. It's fine, but it's why I've got bunnies. They're also pack animal. Well, they're not. It's not a pack, but you know, they like to have large amounts of things around them too. So, and people are like that. They just like to have. You know, it doesn't even have to be the same. I was gonna say the same gender, but no, it's the same species. I mean, it doesn't have to be the same gender either. I've got a male bunny, but you know, yeah, it's like dogs, anything you can feel an emotional connection to. Dogs, bunnies, other people. You know, just put them in your closet and give them some food every once in a while, and that'll help you be happier and have a more fulfilled life. Yeah. Hello, hi. Welcome. Cursed with neediness disease, yeah. There's most animals on the planet. Even if we pretend we don't need anyone. Even if we actually do prefer to be alone most of the time. Yeah, we are still cursed with the neediness. Yeah. Put people in the closet? Yeah, because then you can just open the closet and you got a person there. And you can be like, hi. Hi. Okay, goodbye. Mm-hmm. The bunnies essentially put me in the closet, right? I just sit in this one corner over here, you know? They have the rest of the apartment. Is it a figurative closet? No. It's just the actual closet. That's essentially where I live. My cat sleeps in my closet. Well, there you go. You're the dominant person in your relationship with your cat. I'm not. Can we peek out of the closet once in a while? If you need to. Fine. If you need to, fine. We're social creatures deep down, even if it's just listening to VTubers. Yeah. I think that's why, like, streaming became a thing, even, right? It's like, people need people. And sometimes we're not peopling enough. Or we don't like to people. And we'd like to people while in the safety of our own home. Thank you very much. Yeah. What do you mean? Although I understand that. I absolutely hate that it's already almost June. I went to work today and I had to do the date and they were like, yes, here you go. It's May 20th. And I was like, oh, this is for tomorrow. I don't have to deal with this today. No. 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 Why? Hatred. I don't want it. Put the time back in a box, please. Put the time back in a box. Put the time back in a box. I don't need it. I don't want it. It's not for me. It's going too fast and I don't like it. Oh, birthday soon. Can you have your birthdays without making time move fast though, please? That would be very nice. CBD, thank you. Thank you for joining, Boo Boo. Thank you for becoming my Boo Boo. Boo Boo, not Booby. Very different, very different. Yes. Time is a jerk? Yeah, it's stupid. You're good. Oh, very fun. Have a good time, Martin. Have a good time. Past is a foreign country. Don't like that. Don't like that. April felt slow. May was someone hitting fast forward. I guess. I mean, there was a lot that happened in April. It's a lot. Yeah. Understood. The heck? The fuck are y'all talking about ball gags for? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. It was about the bunnies being dom over... That doesn't make it any better. In what world does that make it better? In what world does that make it better? Oh yeah, I mean that's we were just talking about ball gags because we were talking about the bunnies. What do you mean? Excuse you? No. That makes sense, not better. I guess. The fuck? Explains that it has to be good enough. Oh my fucking god. No, the bunnies do not ball gag Pekoe. They can't get me to shut up if they wanted to. Doesn't make any more sense. I mean, it gives like background reasoning as to why the fuck they said it, but at the same time, yeah, it doesn't really explain, you know, it doesn't really explain shite. So. Crazy, insane, absolutely wild. Chappy wild and Chappy going crazy. I do not wear it voluntarily. The fuck? I could 1v1 a bunny. I have to 1v1 a bunny all the time. When I have to pick them up to groom them, you know? Like when I cut their nails and I give them brushes and stuff, I have to 1v1 them for that. I have scars to prove it. But I win because they get all of their grooming and they have no choice, and I keep them in place. Have a good night, Rainer. Have a good night. They do not allow me to win because they do not want to have these things done to them. They really, really do not. Didn't know your bunnies were aggressive little buggers. No bunny likes to be well, they get used to it. Some bunnies more so than others. Mine are better than when I first got them. But it's Pekoe more so than Chai. She like will wait until she knows that I'm just about done. So all of her claws, they're not actually claws, but you know, all of her nails have turned into claws because I've cut them all. So they're all newly cut, which means that they're angled. They're angled and they're sharp. And she will specifically wait until I go to grab her to put her down, and she just like all over me. Just on purpose, because she's pissed that I have won. It's her retaliation. She is, in fact, the princess, after all, so. Did the bunny nails get filed, too? I mean, if I really wanted to torture them, I could probably file their nails, too. Yes. But I don't. I just really quickly will, like, I'll pick them up and I'll go boop, 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 boop. It's way easier with Pekoe because her nails are white. So you can see exactly where the quicks are. Chai it's harder because his fur is also longer. So what I do is I use like a wig net or a wig cap from when I used to cosplay, and I put that in, and so it all just his nails poke out and it pulls the fur back so I can see. But then I've got to put a flashlight or my phone light underneath his foot so that I can see where the quick is just based on where the light's coming through. It's a lot more complicated. It's a lot more complicated. Thank God that he is the more chill of the two. Because if I had to do that with Pekoe, I would probably be dead by now. She would have gotten her revenge. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where she learned that spite from. Very wild, very crazy. Sounds tricky. It is. It is incredibly tricky. Because yeah, he's got mostly like his nails are mostly black. Because he's a Harlequin bunny, so half of his fur is black. So yeah, but she would like exercise me, you know? I would be sleeping at night and she would just like hop up with like salt and would like draw a fucking circle and be like chanting and shit. We wouldn't be here anymore if she had dark nails or if I filed her nails. Either or. Yuzai! Thank you for the 1 month. Thank you. Welcome. Exercise, not exercise. Really, honestly, the same thing. She could do either, and both would have about the same impact. Oh. Hearing that the bunnies are chanting, I could see them doing the shoe body... The shoe body bop? Ah! What does that mean? See, I was thinking like Gregorian chants. But... Look, I'm not the only one who doesn't know what that is. See, Phantom also said, what the fuck is that? And Yuzuru also said question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. It's a meme. There we go. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. It's not just me. It's not just me. I can say we. I can say we. I was asking myself, why can I hear the road? Why do I keep hearing cars? Well, it's because I fucking left my sliding door open. I left my sliding door open. Of course you can fucking hear the street, you stupid raccoon. Oh my god. Back in my day, memes were just a penguin in front of a color wheel. Hi, Scarnon. Hello, hello. Do you want to close it? No. It's far away. I'll do it later. Also, it helps to regulate the temperature in my apartment because it's too fucking hot in here. It's too fucking hot in here. Already. In your day, it was a penguin? Yeah. It was a raptor for a long time, too. Just a raptor in front of a color wheel. Honestly, it was just most things in front of a color wheel. So, No way, not even June. Yeah, well, yeah, it's already too warm. I remember the days before memes. Dark times. Yeah. It ain't even summer yet. Yeah, well, it's still too warm. It's still too warm, okay? Two vegans get into a fight. Is that still called a beef? The Velociraptor went on for a long time. It did! It went so long. Pranked your mother days ago. She thought there was a mouse in her house and it was just a squeaky fan. Did you, like, put it somewhere specific? Like, did you hide the squeaky fan somewhere? Like, or did you make it squeak? How did you pull... What? Like, did you know and you didn't tell her? She thought it was a mouse, but you knew it was the fan? Is that... I don't know. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm gonna have to figure out... how to put a fan or something in here. I don't think I have any more outlet spots. Got so much shit plugged in. I don't think I have any more outlet spots. I'll have to unplug something so that I can plug a fan in here once the summer actually hits. Especially since we've closed off the area. That's fine though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That or I'll just fucking pass away. Don't want your outlets crashing either. Yeah, when I say there's not enough outlets, I mean that currently I've got everything plugged into one outlet. Why? Because my desk has a built-in power bar, so my desk is plugged into the outlet, and then like 12 things are plugged into my desk. So it's probably fine. Haven't tripped the outlet yet. Haven't needed to flip the breakers, so it's fine. Yay. Yay. Casually ignoring fire safety? Yeah. If I die, I die. Fun until something goes wrong? What do you mean? It couldn't. There's no way anything would go wrong. Oh, I didn't. Just gonna knock on all the wood for a second. It should be fine. They wouldn't sell a desk with a built-in power bar if the power bar was a bad thing. Right? Right? That feels illegal. So. It's not fake wood. It's not. It's real wood, and it's really heavy, and it was really expensive. It was a splurge. My desk was a splurge before I got a cool job. Yeah. Yay! It is real wood, I promise. Ow. Ugh. My jaw has been so fucky-wucky lately, man. So fucky-wucky. It is a standing desk. Do I ever use it to stand? No. Absolutely not. Yeah. My jaw has been doing weird things. So. And the dentist was like, oh, have you thought about getting Botox? And I was like, yes. But it's expensive. Not like Botox for aesthetic purposes. Botox for TMJ issues. For those of you who might not be familiar with that. It's specifically like for the masseter muscle because it helps with like if you have sore jaw issue. Yeah. Because then it helps like if you like clench and grind and things like that impact the joint itself. Yeah. Yeah, it is a treatment for that. The problem is it's very rarely covered. Botox is expensive. Now, if you're getting it in a small area for aesthetic purposes, for example, if you were to get like forehead Botox or something, that's not all that expensive because usually 1 unit of Botox is somewhere between, I think it's like $10 to $15. And you don't need all that much for small muscles. The masseter is an incredibly strong muscle. So usually, it's on average gets 10 to 20 units. And you've got one on both like each fucking side of your face. So if you're unlucky and you need 40 units of Botox for your masseter to help with your joint pain, that's like $500. So I was like, why? That's stupid. And so my dentist was like, yeah, well, you should probably look into that because it's only gonna get worse. And I was like, I know, it's only gotten worse. And she's like, that's probably like, that's what pulls it out for you, when your jaw dislocates, it's because of the muscle. And I'm like, I know. It's not like I don't know that, okay? It's stupid. Yeah, PS5 or Botox, right? That's literally what it is. I'm like sitting here and I'm like, all right, do I want to save and try to get a Switch, like the Switch 2, or do I want to get Botox? It's like, do I want to decrease my pain for 6 months, or do I want to not own the newest Nintendo system? Like, also, what the fuck? What the fuck are they doing? What do you mean if I buy the Switch 2, I don't actually fucking own it? What do you mean I don't own it? Fucking garbage. Absolutely crazy. Nintendo Switch or Botox be crazy, right? You got TMJ yourself? Yeah. I go to like massage for it. I do exercises. I got a mouth guard for the night. Custom mouth guard. Expensive mouth guard. And molds of my fucking mouth that they just gave me. What? I still don't know why they just gave it to me, but anyway, we don't own anything it's garbage. It's garbage. That's the reason I usually liked to get like the physical copy of a game, because that way if I forget my password, I'm not gonna lose the game. I definitely don't remember what my Nintendo password is. But now, the physical game isn't even an actual physical copy of the game. It's literally just like a fucking 3D printed cartridge that has the game download on it. Like, it's I'm just ignoring the Switch 2 entirely. Yeah, I've essentially figured that I'm going to do that until a Nintendo or until a Zelda game comes out. That's sort of my vibe on it right now. Not even the game, it's a key. Exactly. It's crazy. Like, it's in the end user agreement that, like, you don't own the Nintendo Switch 2. You don't own the games. You're purchasing the ability to have access to them, question mark. I saw a lot of people online saying, like, okay, well, if I don't own this, and I am paying you like $675 or some shit for the access to the system. If something happens to my system and I have paid you for access, and this isn't my system, that should theoretically mean that you need to give me a new system because I've paid you for access to a system. I haven't paid you for this particular one. I've just paid for access. Which means that you owe me access until I break the end user agreement. And I was like, yeah, in theory, that probably holds up. The problem is if they don't give you your access back, you're gonna need to sue Nintendo. And most people do not have the money or time to sue Nintendo for a new Switch 2. But yeah, there are actually holes in that side of it too, because like if you're paying for access to something and not the actual thing itself, that access is continuous unless they have like a duration or something specified in the user agreement. Here comes class action. That's essentially what they're gonna have to do. Yeah. But also there's like, I'm pretty sure that in a lot of countries what they're trying to do also really isn't possible. Because, to be fair, I don't know European law. I don't live in Europe, so why the fuck would I? But I do know that there's a lot of things in European law that essentially force companies to uphold certain things when it comes to their user bases. For example, there's a lot stricter rules on things like advertisements and things like owning versus like renting sort of idea. So I do really wonder how that's gonna work there. I really wonder. I wonder how this is gonna work out for Nintendo. I really, really do. Because there's been a lot of companies that have tried to pull things over, and then Europe has just been like, absolutely not. And the companies either have to switch things so that they're like they have specific changes for Europe, or they just kind of like blanket it so that everywhere gets it. Because then a lot of people will get up in arms about the fact that, you know, one place has it different than you know, it is its own thing in that particular case too. But, you know, physical isn't even a thing on PC anymore. Yeah, to be fair, if I physically owned all of my PC games, I would have a problem. I would not have a place to put them. We have laws against that? Yeah. So I know that there's places that have laws against that. And I feel like a lot of the European Union is probably there. But yeah, no. Please don't make me have physical copies of my computer games. I will not have enough storage space. From the consumer side, this Switch is already not meeting sales expectations. I mean, that makes sense. It's fucking... Like, without games, the Switch 2 is $625 for me. With one game, it is $699. And that is if you get the bundle with fucking Mario Kart, okay? And I don't even own the system? What do you mean? Like, at least for the games, I'm like, yeah, okay, understandable, whatever. I don't really care as long as I can play it. I'm not gonna lie. But the system? I physically have the thing. What do you mean? It's in my house. It's taking up space. It's using my fucking internet and electricity. What do you mean I don't own it? I'm renting it? Do you want it back? Do I get my money back if I send it back to you? Like, that's fucking bullshit. Fucking garbage. Jello Noel, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. They got too greedy with their... Yeah. Yeah. I think that's kind of it for surezies. Yeah, because I was really excited about it at first, and now I'm just like... Yeah. If they come up with a new Zelda game, then yeah, probably. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I am a whore for Zelda games. But before that, no. I'm not going there. It's too much coming from my side for not enough in return, if that makes sense. Jello, thank you for another gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. Steam is like the last decent bastion of computer gaming. It's not amazing, but it still works. Yeah, it is. Steam is kind of like the main... Thanks for the free imprisonment. Yeah, the main place to get computer games right now. Jello Noel, thank you for another gifted membership to Piradu. Thank you. Voting with your wallet, yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing as well. There's a new Zelda game, but it's not like a Zelda game. It's like the slashy hacky one. It's different. It's not quite. It's not like Zelda. It's spin-off Zelda. Stop supporting Nintendo during the Panini. Yeah, honestly, I think the last game I bought. Nope. Until recently, the last game I bought was Animal Crossing, and that was at the very beginning of the Panini. And then I recently bought Mario Party for the collab that I had. And I will be handing them some more money soon because I have more collabs. Except these ones in particular, I'm gonna need to have training arcs. So you guys are gonna be stuck with those once things get said. We'll see. I mean, one of them, Strawny's technically already, and that's not technically a Nintendo title either, but it just happens to be on the Switch. Strawny has already mentioned what her event is. I will also be taking part in that. But I know that some of the girls are already starting their training journeys on stream for those, but I want to wait until it's actually properly announced just because I think it's fun. But yeah. But yes. We will. You guys will be stuck with a couple of training journeys, training streams for a hot second while things happen. But, you know, Tears of Boredom, Dynasty Warriors Edition, yeah. Yeah, it's not a real Zelda game. It's hack and slash. Dynasty Warriors, its own thing, you know. It's Zelda based, but it's not a Zelda game, if that makes sense. It's kind of like how chocolate cake is chocolate based, but not chocolate. It's fine as long as you win. I will not. Both of these games, both of the things that I will have to train for, the reason I have to train for them is I have never fucking played them. I have no experience at all. I have never fucking played them. There is a 0% chance that I am winning either of these things. Like, most people, I feel like, if they didn't own these games, would be like, I'm not gonna pay for a whole fucking game just to lose immediately. I'm like, cute girls have invited me to a thing? Fuck yeah! I'll have to play them again afterwards. But, you know. Teehee. Ahaha. Cute girls do make for a compelling argument. Right? Anytime anyone's like, hey, I've got this thing. Do you want to do the thing? I'm like, yes. And they're like, great. This is what we're going to do. And I'm like, I don't own it. I don't know anything. Like, I don't know how to play it, but I'm there. I'm there. And then they're like, yeah, it's gonna be at like balls in the morning. And I'm like, that's fine. Oh my God. Did you guys see that I have a collab at 6 in the morning on Thursday? The things I do for cute girls. To be fair, Headliners also just looks like a really fun game. But yeah. No, I feel like most people will be sleeping. I expect absolutely 0 people to show up to watch that collab. It is so outside of my usual streaming time and or most people's being alive and or awake time. But it looked really fun. And it just so happens that most of the girls who are in that collab are, you know, people who don't live in the same time zone as me. Yeah. There's a lot of people who live on the opposite sides of the world from me, which honestly usually works in my favor, but for once, not so much. But that's okay. I can live with it. I can live with 6 in the morning. On a Thursday, I don't have anything else to do. I just stream. It's just streaming, which means that I can do that. And then I can go to bed, and then I can wake up, and then we can play more games. Yay! You set your alarms properly. You say that as if I'm gonna fucking sleep. I'm gonna do what my weird cousin used to do when she was invited to do collabs with Aura, which is sleep after the collab. Just sleep after the collab. It's fine. Talking about the boobies? Oh, yeah. Please get sleep, please. It's very important. It's very important. You definitely need enough sleep. It's incredibly important for your bodies. Because if you don't get enough sleep, then your body can't repair itself. Very bad. Very bad. While that Headliners is getting played, saw it, was impressed, but thought it wouldn't take off. I think it didn't take off. I honestly, when I saw it, I thought it would be more popular than it is, but it came out at the same time as Repo, and Repo took off. And they're kind of similar, you know? There's been a lot of like similar types of games, right? It's kind of like, you know, there's content something. And the one that starts with an L. Content warning. Yes, thank you. Yeah, content warning. And the one where you run in and get trash on a planet and then take off. And Repo. And Headliners. And there's a couple others. Lethal Company. Thank you. That's the one with the L. Can you tell my brain's working? But yeah, there's been a lot of games with like this kind of similar play style. And it's kind of hit or miss to see which ones stick around. For example, Lethal Company, incredibly popular for an incredibly long time. Content warning had a very, like, a quick boom and then, like, died. Just fucking died. I had a weird cousin that played it once and then never got to play that game again. Repo is still sticking around. It's had a longer shelf life than like Content Warning did, but I think that one's dying off too, which I'm also kind of sad about because I've only gotten to play that one once too, and it was really fun, and I would like to play it again. Except that would just mean that I would need to talk to people, and that's scary. 3D Among Us? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Among Us never dies. Oh, there was that Among Us style game that was like work-based in space that was popular for a little bit as well. And that one did the same thing. It like had a really quick burst where like everyone was playing it. And then it just died really quickly. Right? Like everyone played it, everyone owned it, and then it died. Thinking about that one, you couldn't remember the name. Yeah, I can't remember the name either. Can you tell? Yeah, it was... There were guns. You could shoot each other. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, you could die from running too much. And that you could also frame people by dying right in front of them. No, it wasn't First Class Trouble, but that's, yeah. Oh, Lockdown Protocol, yes, that one, thank you. First Class Trouble never really took off, I don't think. Not quite in the same way. Yeah, the one with the C4. That one was fun too, but I also only got to play that one a couple of times. See, I never jump into things as soon as they're like, when they're going, because I see people playing, I'm too shy to be like, hey, you should play with me. Because I feel bad about taking people's time. So I just like wait and pray that someone else knows that I want to play the game. Which is a terrible way to be. I need to start reaching out to people instead. It's scary. It's scary. The only people that I'm good at like asking to play games with me are like Tori. I said that as if there was more than one. It's just Tori. It's only Tori. Everyone else, I'm just like, hey, if you have any time, I know you're busy, but like, you know, if sometime you would like to do a thing, if you don't mind, what would you think about playing this game? So. But like I literally threw Tori a game that I saw on TikTok and I was like, we would fucking crush this game. And she was like, we're gonna die. And I was like, yes. Why Tori? Because she's okay with being a complete girl failure on stream, and I'm a complete girl failure on stream, and therefore we can be girl failures together. You know? Blair will crush me in Tetris. Thank you very much. There is a game that I want to play with Blair, though, that I have to pitch to her. I know that she's just really busy. She's really busy. And Mocha's also really busy, you know? I don't want to bother them. But I know Tori's busy too, but I don't care. But like that's the thing is like the other girls, because they're so soft and so cute, and I'm just like, I don't want to bother them, you know. I want to play games with them, but like, you know, I want them to like I want them to like not, I don't want them to have to worry about anything. So I'm just gonna wait until they're less busy, and then I'll ask them if they want to do something. You think collab opportunities will open up more when VSMP2 launches again? To some extent, probably. Right? Because I think it's a lot easier to ask people to do things as well when you like can talk to them one-on-one, if that makes sense. Or like in a group, like you're actually talking and you're in voice chat. That's the thing, is if there was like a giant voice chat that people actually hung out in, I would feel better about being like, hey, I saw this cool thing, does anyone want to do it? Because then you just kind of throw it out into the universe, and people who are interested are like, ooh, I want to do the thing, right? But I just have this, I don't know, it's 100% the anxiety thing mixed with like some other fucking issues that I have about just yeah, I don't know, my own brain issues. I feel like I'm a bother. I feel like I'm trouble, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to people that I care about. So I tend to just like wait until I can, you know, until they have a moment, until there's this, and I know that that's not necessarily true. I know. But it's a hot second, you know? It takes a bit. I can eventually get through it, and like I'll poke people. It's just kind of like leftover things from earlier in life. We all have our issues, but you know, it is what it is. So there's like some people that I feel like I can bother and I don't worry about it. But that's literally like the only two people I can really think of is extrovert friend and Tori. And I think it's because in my brain, I'm like, Tori's busy, but Tori will also tell me to like fuck myself if she is too busy to do something, you know? But like Mocha and Blair are so baby that I know that they wouldn't, right? They both also will tell me like, hey, I can't do that right now. I know that. Why? Because they fucking said that before to me, okay? But like the idea that I could give them stress because I know they don't like saying no to people, if that makes sense. I don't wanna cause them any trouble, so I've waited till like until they're like not as busy with things. Yeah, if that makes sense. I don't know. So I feel like it's like I feel like I can bother people when they have certain personalities. All that overthinking. Yeah, I know. I am a chronic overthinker. I know. Yeah, it's very much a problem that I have worked on for a long time. Has it gotten all that better? Not really. It just has to do with a lot of, I was gonna say childhood trauma. That's not quite correct. Like teenagerhood trauma. Just a lot of teens and early 20s trauma, if it were. Also, just like the general, it's not even necessarily a lack of confidence, because that's not true all the time. Oh, it's true a lot of the time, but it's not true all the time. But sometimes, you know, in certain ways. Yeah, it's a thing that you have to try to work past. I haven't quite gotten there yet. But I do work through it, you know, to actually talk to people or to actually try to interact with people. So, you know, we'll get there eventually. It's fine. You're afraid of being a burden and nuisance to other people as well. Yeah, it do be hard sometimes, but you know what? We gotta just do our best. Just gotta do our best. Hello, Master Gundam. Hello, hello. Yay, 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 yay. Alright, well, I did say that this was technically a Yap and working stream, and we've only yapped and we've not done any work. So let's do a little bit of work. We're gonna do a little bit of work, you know? Haha. Oh, I'm gonna flashbang you, by the way, because the window I'm gonna open is white. It's not in the schedule. No, it's not. It's not. I changed my mind because there was something I decided I wanted to work on when I was at work, and so I changed it. And then I was like, I don't know if I actually want to do this. So we're just gonna do a little bit of it. Haha. And that thing is specifically that my brain was like, I want to work on the things. I want to work on the things, you know, the things. And by that, I specifically mean trying to write things properly. Will we write things properly? Probably not, but I'm going to try. Need to make a phone call. Oof. Oof. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah, this is for creating my own font. The problem is, am I quite sure how to do this? No. I'm thinking that this line that's here, I'm pretty sure that's the line we're supposed to, like... Right? Like this. But then I'm like, how big do I... How big do I make it? That's, like, I'm assuming that I should make it, like... this big. Am I supposed to keep it in the middle? This is a problem. That's terrible. Sure, I hate that. Sure. Yeah. No! Sure, yeah, that's fine. Nope, that's too big. You know what? It should probably be... It only has one line. Why does it only have one line? Isn't it supposed to have 2 lines? Well, there was an option just to do letters, but then I figured we would want numbers. And then I was like, okay, but then we should probably put in the things that are used, like symbols and stuff, right? And then you can put in like duplicates, sort of. Why, please? So that you can add like an element of randomness, which I want to do, especially for some of the letters, because I will sometimes just draw them differently. I can't. Why? Please, please. Yeah, trying to make my own font. This is gonna be a time. Wait, this only has... That just looks like it. No, that looks like I'm trying. Fuck it. Is this... Is that not what it looks like? Yeah, look, okay, in the thing, it looks like it's a five-pronged star, but then it just looks like a Chinese symbol. We're just gonna do that. Fuck you. Oh, is that supposed to be the multiplication symbol? Or is it an asterisk? Fuck it, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, plus. That one's nice and easy. I like that one. Minus. Is this a period? Boop. 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 Sure, that'll work. Yeah. Boop. 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 Please. Please. Got there eventually. We're going to go for it. You don't like my asterisks? Terrible. Fine, I'll redo it. Quite the perfectionist. Yeah, do you ever wonder why it takes me so long to do things? This is why! Help! You're seeing my brain in real time. Your asterisks need some work, fuck you. Oh shit! It's on the same layer. No, my signature is... This is printing. So, different. I should probably be doing all of this on a completely separate layer so I can actually just erase it. We'll get there. The bottom dot has to be a similar size, please. Dot is not dotty enough. Sure. Yeah. 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 Like that. See, the thing is, if you want to add fanciness to it, you gotta add a whole section for like connecting letters. Boo. Well, that question mark's gonna float slightly, so probably you should redo it. Yeah. Better. Oh, okay, now we're doing the alphabet. Oh, dear. I hate that A. Hate that A, too. That A is even worse. Help. 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 That'll do. Fuck. C. C. Z. Nya. 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 Oh, you know what I just realized? Huh. Oh, God. I don't know how to make an ampersand. And. And, yeah. 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 Why? Yeah. That's not the worst. I'm gonna live with that one. We're taking that. There we go. That'll work. Boop. Boop. No. Boop. 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 Fuck it. If you don't like it, just never use the ampersand. Please and thank you. Who the fuck uses ampersands? No one. I use ampersand. Why? No, just use a plus instead. Rip to programmers. Hey, look, the fact that I'm even giving you any of these. The original was just like, oh, okay, just do letters. And I was like, oh, but there's people who are going to want to use more than just letters. Yeah, yeah. It's a slightly short D. That'll do. That is a terrible E. Your D looks weird. Fuck you. You look weird. That's mean. I'm sorry. You don't. My D looks perfectly fine. Hello, she. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to me. Failing to write letters. What do you mean the E is unique? That's a totally normal E. It's a totally normal E. You guys are so mean to me. Hi, she. Hi, she. She, I'm being bullied. They told me that I write funny. They didn't like my ampersand. They didn't like my asterisk. Now they're saying my D and my E look weird. Crazy. Crazy. I hope you're having a good night, she. Hello, hello, partners. Welcome, welcome on in. I'm just trying to do work and be good. H. Sort of floating. Make it longer. What do you mean? What's wrong with my semicolon? My semicolon is a perfectly normal semicolon. Thank you very much. What do you mean unnoticeable letter G? What does that mean? Obviously jealous of my perfect handwriting. Thank you. Hello, hello. What do you mean unnoticeable? What's wrong with my G now? E. It's a totally normal E. They're mocking me. So mean. What? Don't even like my G. Crazy. Is that better? Do you like that, G? Huh? Huh? I was trying to make it look nice, because usually when I do G's, they look like this. Or like this. Okay? I was trying to be good. Like, so it was a clean G, okay? Because this is usually what my G looks like. No, it's a handwriting G. Fine. Fuck you. Yeah. 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 Don't like it. It's too flat. No, I don't like it. No. Oh, the other H was so good. These H's are so bad. Help. Sure. I don't think I've ever written a capital I like that. Because I always... I tend to just handwrite them or just make it a line. Just randomly have a fucking... That just looks like a handwritten L. Yeah, because there's some letters that I only really ever do in handwriting. Like, it's why I didn't... Like, it took me a while to do A's, because I usually... B... H... I... L... Z... Wee... But this is my printing font, because if I do it in cursive, it'll be silly. It'll just hang out. What? This? That's an L. L. Lion. Loser. Love. Demon. I should probably redo this J so it doesn't look so... Sure, yeah, you know what? That looks pretty okay. See, K is another one of the... I just... To make a K, I just kind of swirl around my pen until I get something I like. But then it looks really out of place. I know it looks cursive. My usual writing is a weird combination of cursive and printing. And it's vaguely cursed, I'm not gonna lie. That's Dr. Andrew. Shh, it's not. It's fine. No, it's too curly. No, stop being curly. I can't. There. Yes. There. Fuck off. My asterisk is great. I don't like M's. My L is too pointy. Eh. There. No. Eh. I'm not good at M's. There. M. I hope no one's name starts with M. Here comes Joe's violence. I'm doing my best. Eh. Eh. Is a bomb you can use to annoy people with compulsive... Dude, if anyone... My writing is not to be used in a normal existence. Fine, there we go. Good enough. Look, I don't do capital M's very often, okay? I just count as public email. Maybe. Eh. That's a pretty good O. I like this O. Fuck. Okay, wait. There we go. Can you tell that the letter, as soon as the letter is a straight line with something attached to it, there's a very particular way that I draw them? That kind of looks like a snake. I like him. You. V. Technically, I do V's like that, but it just looks like a U. So I should probably make it slightly more pointy. W. Titties. I also can't write W's. Can I just make it a lowercase but big? Who the fuck draws Y's like this? I hate this. Eh. Close enough. Dead. Okay, I also don't ever draw Z's like this. It's always cursive. So we're gonna try. Yeah. Sure. Good enough. Okay, that's usually how I would do it, but that's not gonna look great. What do you mean Looney Tunes ass writing? Fuck off, it's great. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. Sure. Underscore. What do you mean my backslash is too big? He's a great boy. Don't you say that about him. See, I could do an A like that, or I could just do an A like that. And I kind of do use them interchangeably. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you don't have to rush this. I don't know. This is how I write, though. Pico. Oh, I just got rid of my A. Do I want to do it this way? I'm gonna randomize it. So use the circular one yourself. This one. I'm gonna randomize it. So I'm gonna have both, and then whoever uses this font is just gonna have to deal with possibly getting 2 different A's in one sentence. B. C. D. No. Stop. No cursive. Oh, that was perfect. Why did I get rid of that? D. It's floating. D. Now it's too big! D. Yes. Didn't know fonts came with gotcha. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Did you think you were getting a font that wasn't going to have gotcha? As if I do gotcha. No, it's... You know, usually it's because, you know, you write an E this way and then you write an E like that or some shit. And then you can have both versions. But... I feel like if I left that F like that, people are gonna get mad at me. But I'm going to leave that F like that. So... Page 1! Yeah. I'm also gonna do a secondary page 1. Fuck you! I did my best for the asterisk. I did so good, okay? Alright, next page. There are 4 pages. G. 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 H. Sure. I. J. Okay. Oh. M. N. O. P. Q. R. Sure. S. T. U. Yeah. V. That kind of looks like a U, but that's fine. We're making a font. W. Yeah. X. Y. Z. Sure. What do you mean no normal person writes M and... What? No! Those are totally normal ways to write M and N. Thank you very much. This is literally how I write them. Yeah, yeah. It looks like a man. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Help. Yeah. Why are we put on this earth only to suffer? Ah! Help. Good enough. Help. I'm gonna die. What is this? It's just the thing that people use to make this face. Yeah. Is this supposed to be high? Should I put it up here? Yeah, I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah. Hi, Puck Puck. I don't know. I don't know what any of this is. No, these are all just math things now. Oh, I know what this one is. It's a 2. Wait, where'd 1 go? Is there no 1? Why is there just a... Oh, wait. They're up. They're 2 up. It's squared and cubed. It's not 2 and 3. I can't tell where this is supposed to be, so it's just gonna go there. Oh. Hey! We did it! It's a cursive 2. It's a normal 2! Is this supposed to be small? Is this supposed to be big? Is this supposed to be the size of an under caps, not caps letter? Shut up, that's how I draw tildes. I didn't even know it was backwards until just now, okay? I fixed it. Multiplication. Division. Eh. Nah. I don't know what these are. They're math things. What do you mean? It's a totally acceptable. Why are there just 3 lines? Is that how they're supposed to go? Eh. Oh, these are capitals! Am I supposed to make these bigger? They'll just be small. It's fine. Not anymore, they're not. They're just little guys now. Congratulations. You've been demoted. Eh. Why? Please? Ha! Bitch. Oh. Okay. But slightly lower. Why are there just so many? Why are there so many lines? They're the same thing. I'm so confused. Why? Are these big? This looks like it's meant to be big. Yeah. Why are these separate? Oh, it's like what, one's going this way, one's going this way. Eh. Eh? Eh? Huh? Can I just do this instead? I know it's technically not right, so you shouldn't. Why are they doing the same thing? It pisses me off. Alright, this page from hell is done. Bottom half of this page is stupid. It's stupid and I hate it. Okay. What? Is this just a fucking cross? this just it's just a fucking cross. And this one's just a power line. It's a Hermetian conjugate in quantum. I don't fucking know what that is. Didn't know it was a thing, but now you do and you're happy. I'm glad for you, question mark. I guess. That's not a circle-y enough circle. That'll do. Hi, potato. Morning. This is just a fucking play button. That top line is not very straight. It's very wobbly. There we go. That's better. Is that just a period again? Just two fucking... It's just two fucking floating periods, I guess. Ellipses. What do you mean? That's a totally normal size. It takes up that much space, does it not? And this one looks like it's in the middle. Again, why are there... It's just a small dot in the middle? Are there just... There's just different fucking... Why are there different fucking middle dots? What the fuck is this shit? Thank you for the hydrate. What? Why is this one cursive and this one's not? No. You just get a fucking bonus 0. Fuck you. Why? Wait, actually, what is this? Why? Why are there 3 of them? Sure. Hi, Coma. Welcome to hell. Yeah, I thought we already did this one. I'm pretty sure we did all of these. Well, I guess we get to do them again. not very good at drawing arrows. You think those are angle brackets, but they don't take enough space. Are you sure? They don't seem very big. See, like, these things are big. Yeah. 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 Sure. Oh. Yeah. No one has to use this font ever. Honestly, I feel like no one should use this font ever. I feel like this font should possibly be relegated to the depths of hell. Probably. Sure. What the fuck is this shit? Eh. 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 Why? Yeah. It's a partial derivative. Not anymore, it ain't. That's just a backwards E. It's like a 0, except it's slightly tilted. I should probably make it more O-ier. There we go. Yeah. Eh. E. Not E. It's E and not E. And that's a house without a roof. Sure. What? More dashes? There's so many. This one looks like it's in the middle. Maybe. I know these ones. Yeah. 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 Sure. Titties. Hey! That kind of works. No, it doesn't. I lied to myself. Yeah. Yeah. Eh. Yeah. Have a good night, Bianca. Have a good night. Just I'm trying to write an 8 sideways. That'll do. I like that one. Yeah. Like that? Yeah. Ooh, big up. No, wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Big down. And a U. Kind of looks like a V. Needs to be a U-y or U. There we go. I don't know what that is, but it kind of just looks like a snake that's standing up. Nope. 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 Haha! And this one's just a snake that's leaning over. I think I made it lean over too much. Fuck. Wee. 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 Yeah, that'll do. Oh, wait, is it straight? Fuck. Well, we figured it out. It looked like it was leaning. It did. Eh. I can't do this. Whoever made these letters just made them for me to suffer. Is that supposed to be square or circle? It's a circle now. It's a circle now! Approximately. I know this one. Does this one just say death on top of it? I know it's probably for like definitive or something, but my brain is just like, ah yes, definitely. Death. Sure. Thanks so much. Phantom, thank you for the pity soup. Thank you for the pity soup. I appreciate it. Aha! Aha! Ooh, I know this one does not equal. This one is a pie, maybe. I don't fucking know. Not actually pie, though. Okay. Equal, or equal. Sure. I don't know, it looked like a flaky pie crust, sort of. Again, with these stupid things. See? It's like a sideways. If you haven't noticed yet, I have a problem with continuous... I have a problem with maintaining curves in a cohesive manner. Draw you sideways. It's just a C. Does that work? That works. We're gonna go with that one. All right. This hellish piece of paper is now complete. Thank you for the posture check. I did in fact have to turn sideways to try to draw that. What's wrong with that one? Yeah, I know the upper and lower part are supposed to be a straight line. I can't do it. Fine. I'll redo the stupid U. Is that... Nope. It's just a C. Wait, I'm just gonna take my whole fucking pad and do it this way. Too low. No, that's a box. Too low. Too low. No. No. Almost. No. Hi, this is not the place to have zoomies, my baby. Fuck it. Can we go with that? Nice. Perfect. This. It's hell. None of these are normal letters. Wait, did I even do numbers? These aren't numbers either. We haven't done numbers. This template doesn't have any numbers on it. No, this is the end. This template doesn't have any fucking numbers. Okay, wait. I need to... Wait, if I go back into the calligraphy... Okay, miscellaneous. No! See, even adding mathematical doesn't do the thing I want. Wrong. Oh, no. No, get out. Get out of here. Get. Leave. Leave! Away with you! Out! Oh, I gotta keep clicking until they all leave! I accidentally clicked mathematical. And it has 256 things, and now I have to click them all one by one to delete them. Why are there so many weird shapes in math? Why? Why is there a U with a U inside of it? That one looks like a fish. There's just fish. There's diagonal dots, and up and down dots, and side to side dots. Okay, I need... Okay, there's one for currency that I can add in. Oh no, I'm gonna have to redo all of these, aren't I? I don't want to redo all of these. Why are there no numbers? Remove all. Minimal numbers. Download template. Please let me download this as a PNG. Thank you. Oh my god, there's another sideways U. Fuck you. These are all sideways U's. Why are they all sideways U's? Alright, I have to pick up my pad again. We're gonna fucking try to draw some U's. Sure. Fuck you. Fucking close enough. Who's going to be using these? I don't even know what these are. Okay, fine. I'll do it properly if people are gonna use them then. I say I can't do them any better. Kind of. Sure. I've never in my life made these symbols, okay? Thank you very much. I need you to understand my device is turned 90 degrees and I am trying to draw a normal U. Okay? My handwriting is lopsided. Thank you very much. Yeah! No. Yeah! Good enough! Well, come on in. Hello, Akira Kabuki. Thank you for joining. Thank you. It's not good, but that's as good as it's getting. It's not good, but that's as good as it's getting. Okay, wait, we're downloading this template. Oh my god. It only lets me download it as a fucking PDF. And then I have to... It's not even letting me download it as a PDF. Really? It's just 0 to 9. I need to refresh this. Scream! Download. Okay. And then we save this. And then it's PDF to PNG. And we drop it into the website that turns it into a PNG and we download it. And then we extract it. Why is it telling me to compress it? That's not what I want to do at all. Open. It's fine. Okay. Okay. It's fine. 0. Zero. 1. 1. 2. Bad 2. 2. That's a slightly better 2. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 7. 'Someday we'll have an 8. 8! 8? 9. 'Ah! That's fine. What do you mean the numbers seem too cursive? This is how I write numbers. To be fair, wait. Like, usually if I'm doing what are numbers? It's like 340. See? This is if I'm not trying to make things look nice, it's 340. That no one wants this 3. Not a single person wants that, okay? It's 425. It's gonna look like that. Right? It's bullshit. This is what my writing looks like, okay? If you see my writing on my thumbnails, I have done it like really nicely. It's like I'll like instead of just doing like ASMR. It's like A, and I'll do A S S S M R. But it's bullshit. Noodles, doodles, noodles. Random. Ray. LOL. Littles. Chroma looks like Chroma. Dude. See, my writing is a weird mix between cursive and printing 99% of the time. Shut up, it's a V. V. U is like this. See, U has big bottom, little opening. V has big opening, little bottom. Ara. To be fair, honestly, it's probably more like that, but then people are gonna say that's not an A. That's an A. See? It's an A right here. Ara. Pico. Boom. Your. See, like these 2 letters are printed. Like these 3 letters are printed. The U and the O are cursive. See, it's a weird. I have a weird combination. Yeah, my Y is almost always cursive, or it's straight down like that, and people fucking hate that shit. Pee pee boo boo. Weird. Blah. 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 Waimu. Kuno. A run. H. Hell. Arm. Adam. See, my A's tend to look like stars. Yeah. Hey. Yum yum. Sunfish. Right there. How is there capital Q? It's a Q. Queen. Nope, no cursor for that one. And yet, when I print nicely, that wasn't nicely, but even if I'm printing nicely, zoo, zebra. I don't use this Z, this Z. I use that all the time. Q. My lowercase Q's are cursive. No, what do you mean? Zoo. Rabbit. 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 Stab it. How come we didn't get these on the font? Because trying to make things in cursive for fonts, the connection issue is the problem. G, J. That's my J. A lot of your characters are more asterisks than your asterisks. Shut up! Kinda. Yeah, it's like a half. Ooh, base. XD. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Yeah, so like nope. Tori. Give her some wings. Okay. Ah. Library. Blah. Blah. Leon. No, not Fabry. It's an L. Library. Wait, it's an L. Because you want to know how I write my fucking capital F's? It's like this. Fail. This is how I write my capital F's, okay? Right? This is an L. This is an F. Yeah. It's kind of like this is a G in cursive. I don't fucking write my G's like that. They're still they're this. Right? This is why I was trying really hard to make the G look okay, all right? Because it's when I do a G, it's one motion. This is how I G. Like, do I know how to do good cursive G's? Yes. That's not how I do them, though. That's not your fault, Chroma. That's just because I can't do C's either. What do you mean G and Y? Y is like this. G is like this. W. W. No worry. I mean, in theory, I could do it fancier, but I generally don't. The only one that I do, like, yeah, M. Because otherwise I do my M's like this, and that doesn't look very pretty. So. You write G like someone whose name does not involve G? I don't know, because I only ever use, like, lowercase G's. Right? How do you write... Oh, God. My W's are never attached to things. That's one of the reasons that my writing is so weird. Given that I combine cursive and printing a lot of the time. So yeah, there's letters that I just like do not do in cursive for no fucking reason. I blame university because I went to university when we were not allowed to have computers. Or at least my fucking universe. I had a laptop, but they let me use it? No. We had to fucking handwrite all our notes. Do you know how fucking hard it is to handwrite notes when your fucking professor is talking at you for 90 miles an hour for no goddamn reason? So, I can write nicely. Sometimes. Do I? No, most of the time it looks like this. Those say the same thing, can you tell? chat says, hello, my name is Pico. That says, how are you doing today? I can write nice. Wow, that was a terrible how. Yes. But most of the time I don't. Most of the time I don't. Because writing like this is faster. Like, I can like handwrite things decently, nicely, decently quickly. But most of the time if I'm taking notes or something, that's what it's gonna look like. That's what it's gonna look like. Because I need to go speedy. And the only person that needs to be able to read it is me. Right? Now, if I want to make it look nice, I, in theory, could. But that takes so much effort. It takes so much effort. I can, usually. Right? So, like, if we did, like... We make Phantom. Whee! You write a lot of and plus to avoid the... Yeah, I also... This is how I want to draw ampersands, which is also backwards, I've just realized. If I drew... I draw them like this, which I've just realized is backwards. Usually I just do that. And. Fish and chips. No, the music symbol is like that. Or like that. Or like that. Or like that. Or like that. Look. I'm a raccoon, alright? I'm allowed to have weird writing. I'm allowed. I'm allowed. That's not how you spell allowed, is it? I'm pretty sure there's only one L. It's okay. How does... Oh. I can't at all. Yeah. Yeah, we don't write with that hand. That hand doesn't. No. That hand is just for typing. If I write with my left hand, it looks like Bro Boo's writing. If I try really hard, maybe I... No, that's no better. Yeah. Wee. P-E-K-O-E. Star. Flower. Also a flower, but really shitty. Yay! You guys didn't like my... That's how I draw asterisks when I'm writing, okay? You guys didn't like it. That's not my fault. To be fair, this is actually how I do my asterisks. This is how I do them when I'm trying to make them neat. Truth. There. See, that's usually how I will draw an asterisk. I'm doing my best, okay? It kind of is, right? You put an asterisk in a circle and it is essentially just a butthole. Well... Hey, I didn't bring it up first. Someone else did. Someone else did, okay? It wasn't me. Wasn't me. Mm-mm. I've just been chilling. I've just been chilling. Right? And just draw, I could draw an eyeball. Me. Eyeball. Ahaha. This is what I drew on all of my papers in school. I can't draw it from the other side. Only this one. Only the one that starts in this direction. It's the only eyeball I can draw. I can't draw people. I used to solely draw them like this, and then this side would be covered by hair. Like that. Only one eyeball. One eyeball. One eyebrow. Or they would have an eye patch. Or both. Or both. Yay! Yeah, I only drew emos or toonies. There's nothing else. Just emos and toonies. It's too hard to make the eyeballs the same. It's difficult. It's so hard. Could have drawn an eyeball, flipped it, and traced it. No, because this was like on paper, like as I was taking notes in uni and stuff. And it would just be full of eyeballs. Or like badly drawn lips. And this is what my teachers would get. Just like heckin' sheet after sheet of just like different eyeballs in different heckin' styles. Just approximately 3 million eyeballs. All in varying anime styles. It's all... Yep, you're right. It's all left eyeballs. Just like 100 left eyeballs. And every once in a while, they'd get lips. Sometimes they might get hair. Please take this eyeball in place of the page of this paper. No, I would always do other things, you know. It would all be properly done. Or trees. I drew a lot of trees. That eraser is not big enough. But, like, specifically, they were all exactly the same, right? Because you would start with a tree trunk. Like this. And then there was always like a root or something that came off of one side. Right? And then you would draw like branches. And the trees were always dead. Like this. Yeah. Sometimes they had people sitting in them. They were very big trees, so the people were very small. And they're sitting in the tree. And then you draw the grass and shit. It's always exactly the same though. This is how I draw trees. Or roses. They drew a decent amount of roses too. Were they good roses? Absolutely not. But I thought they were pretty okay when I first figured out how to draw them. See? It's a flower. Yay! Yep, it's either that or this. There are two types of flower. That's all. Tee. Yay! But what if it was red? Could you tell then? What if I made it red? Oops, that was wrong. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Teehee. Green. Flower. Yay. That's it. That's the extent of my prowess. AKA there is none. None. I still draw dog. Dog. Cat. Bunny. Jello Noel, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Draw a tulip. 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 Yeah. Sun. Sun. I could draw an asterisk. It's right here. Why is it laughing? Because it's evil. The sun is evil. It's looking for victims. That's what it's doing. It's looking for victims. Terrible. Terrible. Atrocious even. It is a menacing sun. All suns are menacing. I don't know why you would think any different. I made my ears too big. Me. Teehee. Just looking for snacks. Pa 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 pa. It's just a little guy hanging out, just chilling, just doing its own thing, you know. Ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Can you draw your bunnies? Not well. Absolutely not. But that's fine, you know. All right, let me get rid of this. We've done enough damage for one day. We've done enough damage for now. I'll bring it back out and do some silly doodles at some point, though. Yeah. We did some yapping. We did some working. I suffered immensely. Yeah, and I get to do... I'm at least going to do the letters and numbers again so that there's some variation in the font when we put it together. Will that make it better or worse? Who knows? I guess we'll see. I don't know. We're just gonna do our best, you know? We're just gonna do our best. All right, let me see who is up and around right now. Ba 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 ba. Do fonts have some They can have variation built in if you pay to have variation built in. Or rather, they don't in the free version. But I paid the $8 to have like a more extensive font. Because I also wanted to have like weird symbols and shit. Because I figured that like that would be good to do. Put all sorts of A's. I'm probably gonna have a couple, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, we'll do what we do. Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to look on Twitch and I'm like, I still don't know anyone on Twitch. I really do need to just like go on a following spree or something. Find some cute girls that we can raid at weird hours of the night. Bunny Nate is streaming again. We can stream Bunny. Stream Bunny. We can raid Bunny. Yeah. She's playing Lies of P again as well. So we can raid Bunny. On Twitch. But then who do we raid on YouTube? Let me see. Bunny Nade. Bunny Nade. Who is live on YouTube? No one! Let me refresh. Do you guys have anyone streaming on YouTube? Do you guys know anyone streaming on YouTube? Because I realized I haven't been able to follow quite everyone. Oh yeah, why isn't she showing up for me? Why isn't she showing up for me? What the heck? Huh, interesting. I'll just have to refresh it again. YouTube is doing weird shit. Always, for me. I don't know why. Oh, and of course, when I click on the live section, it is literally Elia and a random facecam streamer and a Hollow Stars member. That's the only thing it's showing me in the live tab. Really? Nothing? No one else? It's not showing... Why isn't it showing me anything? There's gotta be more people around. But Cleo's on Twitch. I'm looking for someone on YouTube right now. Also, usually Face doesn't allow people to raid in... I don't know if that's necessarily true on Twitch, though. Yeah. Let me Google. Or not Google, let me find. Trombone. Oh, I like sea bunnies. She's so cute. I loved... Okay, she's playing retro vibe games. That's very fun. Alright, let's do that. Let's raid her. If she has raids on. Cause that's always the other thing, right? Even if you find someone that you think that you could raid, you can't always raid. Cause there's perms and stuff. There's perms and stuff involved. Wait, where the heck is my raid button? Hello? No, I don't. No one calls me mommy. That's illegal. That's illegal. Alright, we're gonna go over to Joruna on YouTube. And then we're gonna go over to Bunnynade on Twitch. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out today. We have some more streams coming up. On Thursday, we have one at 6 a.m. and one at 8 p.m. So all over the place in that particular case. And then more streams as the week goes on. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out and yapping and watching me struggle. I will try to finish the font sometime this week while putting in the extra things. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care.